Okay, today we are going to look a little bit into how to create macros in Excel. This is really easy. The first thing you need to do when you launch Excel is to click on Options. From there, click on Customize Ribbon. Over on the right here, you're going to see a Developer option. Go ahead and make sure that this box is checked, the Developer option, and that's going to give you access to the code and other stuff in here, like XML, etc. So really important is Visual Basic Editor and macros. This is going to really allow us to do some important development type work. So then you will have access to this developer tab. This becomes really important in your ribbon bar to be able to select this option. So now we're just going to do File, click on New, and just click on Blank Workbook. At this point, if you have the developer ribbon tab navigated to, you're going to see Insert. From here, you can actually just go ahead and click on a button and just kind of drag that button right out there, for example. So now the macro name, we can just say, just button one click and simply click on New. It's going to make this happen. So from here, let's create just a random variable. What we're going to set it to, let's do confirm this equals, and then let's do a message box, and then we're going to wrap this like please confirm you want to do this. And then we're going to do maybe VB critical plus VB yes no maybe, and then for the title maybe confirmation, right? So that's a really straightforward example that we've got going here. So at this point, user opens this up, enables macros if they have to, and then we get this confirmation, right? So this might be delete or update, saved, just anything, and then we're just confirming. So users are going to click yes or no. If they click no, we don't even have to do anything. But in this case, because we actually want to do something with this information, we're going to need to know what this confirm this is going to equal. Now, if you know much about VB, then you know that yes is 6 and no is 7. If you don't know this, though, that's easy to find out using, again, message box. So just message box confirm this, we're going to get the value of what that becomes, right? So now at this point, if we click the button and trigger it and then click yes, we're going to get the value. That's 6. So we know when you click yes, it should be equal to 6. And then we can verify that if we click no, that is equal to 7. Okay, easy, but very easy. Super straightforward. Hard to mess that up. So from here, also, just note you can do comments. Comments is just a simple apostrophe at the beginning of the line. So from here, we can do if confirm this equals 6, then message box, you must have selected yes, right? And then we'll do end if, just like that. So now if we click the button and then we click yes, we're going to see you must have selected yes. So this is super easy. We can start to see how the logic is flowing here, and it's incredibly easy. Another thing we can do is else. Parentheses, I'm guessing that in order to do the parentheses, you must have to set it to equals, and then it will allow it. So now if we do no, that still works. Yep. So that definitely, that makes sense. It's been a while since I've done some VB, but from here, though, we can actually go into Sheet, and then inside Sheet, we can create a function, and then from the module, we can actually specify that when the document is loaded up, like for example, the second someone clicks enable macros potentially, boom, we can execute something. That could be shell execute command, and so I'll show you what that looks like. So here we have button click. There's also some other options that we have access to though as well. And I can show you more of this kind of later on. This is just really basic stuff though that we're working with. So actually shell is one. So we can actually just do shell cmd xe, and then if I just click on this button, you can actually see we have launched, we have launched a CMD window. Now, let's say that we wanted to do something else, like for example, we wanted to do a CMD with the command of who am I, right? So we could do that, and so it looks like this. Now, keep in mind though that when we do /c, it goes away, right? It's hidden. So that's not very useful if you want to still see what the command is. So a little trick that a lot of people don't know is you can do /k, that's going to keep it open. So we open it, and now we should see who am I executed, and we see that's the information right there. Super easy, amazing, cool stuff. And later on, we're going to talk a little bit maybe about SendKeys. And one cool thing actually is that if we kind of just like actually maybe we'll just dive into it for a second real quick, just so we can kind of see. Go 1, right? So we can say go 1, and that's gonna shell this. And so here, let's kind of see what this looks like, right? Boom. So then it sets the focus right away. Cool thing as well is that we actually can call out to something called SendKeys. So I'm just going to say, geez, if I can type, holy flip. So call SendKeys, and then I can actually say, maybe we want to send PowerShell, right? And so that's going to send that to PowerShell. So as soon as I click the button, it launches. Now the problem is that it was not able to type it because it went too fast. So it typed it into this field instead, which is okay, but obviously that's probably not what we want to do. So, and then we're going to do plus time value, whoops. And then from here, we're going to put this all in quotes, nothing, 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 and then maybe let's wait 10 seconds, right? So now we can do this, and if we click here and then we wait 10 seconds, we should see actually that it's going to send PowerShell. So it did that. Now obviously maybe we don't want a 10-second delay, right? Maybe we want to wait more like 1 second, because it clearly launches pretty quick, and there's just no sense in waiting that long, right? So boom. Now at this point though, it seems actually that it was a little bit too quick for us again. So we want to say PS, right, for our process list, and then do enter again. Right, so this is going to all be pretty fast. We're going to see if it works. I've not tested this yet, so let's just try. So it sent PowerShell, and then after we sent PowerShell, we sent PS, and then we sent enter. It went ahead and it processed all that, which is wonderful. But now maybe we also want to start a process from there as well. So now we can totally do that because we're in a PowerShell session. So maybe now at this point we're gonna say start. Whoops, if it will let me type here. So at this point maybe we're gonna say start Notepad, and we will do enter on that. So now we're going to launch that. We're gonna go to PowerShell, do PS, and then it sent to the PowerShell window to start Notepad, and at that point we're good to go, right? So that's pretty awesome. This is kind of neat stuff. There's definitely a lot that can be done here with macros. It's obviously an incredibly powerful thing.